Woo!
Hello.
Hello.
God, I love being here at TNT. Let me just get rid of this. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Sonny, I'm happy that you're pleased. You promised to wear a thong tonight.
Yeah, I've got it on under my.
Right. Excuses. Well, I nearly became a model recently. Have you seen this campaign of the Heart Foundation? It's all over the supermarkets. You see these 5 women, kind of normal looking but cheerful, advertising heart attacks? I was supposed to be the 6th woman, but I was kicked out of the campaign by the art director, who said I looked too educated and middle class and foul-mouthed. As if they can hear it in a poster. Shit. Middle class. They never say I'm middle class when they catch me on the bus without a swapped Oyster card, do they? Yeah. The truth is, I found that quite insulting because I was the only one of these women who actually had a heart attack. About a year and a half ago, at the gym.
Woo!
Now I see the smiles. Whenever I say to people, at the gym, they kind of go, yeah, good going. That I never go to the gym. I always knew it was bad for you, isn't it? It's true. The thing is, it's not only the gym that's bad for you. What's wrong is the attempt to fix the fact that you're smoking by running. Right? If you smoke, creating a clot, don't run and blast it. Mistake. It's just like cheating on your spouse and then trying to fix it by telling them. Do not fix a wrong by a bigger wrong, because what you get is a huge, humongous fucking fact wrong. But despite the humiliation that I suffered from the Heart Foundation, I do want to explain a little bit about heart attacks, because I feel that they have really bad press. People think it's all bad. So there are 3 things that I want you to remember about heart attacks. First, when you think that you are about to die, it is wrong to believe that you have bigger things to worry about than the fact that you've left your computer on in your room halfway through conversation with a perv from deviance.com. What other things do you have to worry about? Nothing. It's a big problem. Second, when you are in an ambulance and they ask you, are you in pain? Do you know what the right answer is? Yes, that's right, Eddie. You know why? Because an ambulance is the biggest fucking fantastic roving grave unit in the universe. A drug that is not present in an ambulance is not worth having. You want to get off that ambulance in a train-spotting kind of condition, because once you get into the hospital, they get kind of stingy. Now, if saying you're in pain does not kind of make them bring enough morphine, say you're also very, very anxious. You don't cause any trouble before you get into the hospital. Third, the thing that would run through your mind over and over again when you're having a heart attack, the most dominant thought that you're going to have is that you're never going to have sex again. Now, this is not necessarily right if you manage to get a lift with an ambulance driver from Rumford on your way back home 2 days later. Remember that, you'll be fine. Now, as you might have noticed by now, I'm a foreigner in this country.
Woo!
Woo! Any other foreigners?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, who else? Come on, people, I know there are more foreigners here. They always tend to make their presence out. Yes, you are a foreigner, Aussie. You're native because you speak this language that you think is English. I'm from Israel, that's my sexy accent. Yeah, it has an amazing impact on men. When I first came to this country, I was working for a sex hotline. Went bust after 3 days. But then somebody came with a genius idea of turning it into a BDSM line. There you go. So, how are you liking England, foreigners?
Loving it.
Love it, love it. Yeah, I love it. I do, actually. And the English? Right. No, I think that's wrong. Whenever I ask that, all the foreigners in the audience kind of go, no, I actually love the English. It's only the language that I find a little bit challenging. I know that I sound quite fluent. I know that some of you might have been suspecting that I might be reading The Guardian. I actually sometimes even write for the smug rag. Still, I get confused by a few things. You know, like when people say, and people say quite a lot about me, normally behind my back, they say, I find her difficult. Took me a long time to realize that what they actually mean is I fucking hate her. I also get what a lot of people say to me, this is not helping, this is not very helpful. What you're doing, it's not helping. This means what you're doing now makes me hate you. I hear that quite a lot, not only during sex. Mostly though, get your finger out over there, it's not helping. Help the previous guy. What do I know? But my all-time favorite is definitely, there's absolutely no need to get emotional. That means cry in my office again and I'll fire you. Oh, you're crying because I fired you. Cry some more and I'll shoot you, bitch. However, and I'll end with that because I can see Simon is beginning to fidget, and if there's one thing I'm scared of, you know, Israelis are not scared of many things, but we are scared of Simon when he's beginning to fidget. The English men. Not appreciated enough by English women and by the rest of the world. Basically, there are two species of the British male. The geezer, who thinks you do not know the offside rule, and the Colin Filth, who wants to wear your lingerie. But their contribution to your wardrobe is unbelievable. I've been living here for 8 years. During this period of time, I have accumulated a policeman costume and a policewoman costume, fireman's costume, a nurse uniform, a French maid uniform, 6 corsets, a whip, and a body bag. No, the body bag is not for me, naturally. It's for the next man who tries to spunk me, like, what the fuck does this have to do with sex? Would you like somebody to explain to me? Thank you very much, you're fantastic.